Yeah. Hey, y'all all right? Y'all good? Okay. Listen, I'm sharing right now. Hey, I'm sharing the show right now. So, I'm sharing to all my cowboy groups. I can't see. I got a feeling. I got some haters that are watching me. They don't want to say hello. It's mighty quiet. What? There it is. What's up, G? Here I come. I'm sharing right now, so just bear with me. Everybody on right now. All the podcasters are on, so it's just it's our little group. We're gonna see what it do. I guess I could just everybody not gonna speak, so I know I got some haters watching me right now. I know they are, but anybody watch the game? Anybody watch? Anybody had the TV on? Yeah. Anybody know? Okay. Just hold up a second. I'm coming. Just if y'all don't mind, we ain't gonna be here long. Everybody gonna be saying the same things, and all I'm gonna say is, if you listen to my show yesterday, I hate to say that I told you so, but I told you so. I did. Y'all, if you listened to me yesterday, and if you didn't, all you gotta do is go pull up the show and you'll be able to hear what I said yesterday. Huh? I told you guys what time it is. I told you guys, hold on a second here. Y'all give me just a second. Thank you, E. Kush. I just saw that you shared the video. I just saw that. That's how quick this thing is. I don't know why it's not sharing in there. But there it is there in our little group. Listen. Hey, everybody popping on. Is anybody on Podbean? Okay, nobody's on Podbean right now. Okay, it's all right. I guess they watching their team. Look, we don't care nothing about the rest of the games. Games, look, the only other game that matters tonight is New England and Tampa Bay. Everybody else, look, I could care less about your team. I don't even know who's playing. Let me look on my Sunday ticket here. Let me just see. I don't know. Nothing really matters after the Cowboys play. Like while I'm in Memphis, the Steelers and the Packers are playing. I mean, good Lord, who cares? We all know that the Packers should win it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm finna get into the game in just a second. Let me see what game I want to just look at. My grandmother used to say this a long time ago. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to admit it. You see what's going on. That's why the timelines are quiet right now. You see what's going on. The Cowboys got the gun. It's nothing else to say that. What did I tell you yesterday? Number one, the offense cannot be stopped. It's too much. It's too much. We're scoring 30 every game. You could, the argument could be made. We dang near could have scored 50 today. Huh? I'm watching it too, Gary. I got the phone. I got the, watching something else. I told you guys the offense can't be stopped. I told you yesterday that the Carolina Panthers' number one defense was fool's gold. I told you that. Y'all didn't want to believe. I told you that if you played the Jets, if you played the Saints, I give the Saints a little credit, but if you played the Texans right after that, you would have the number one defense too. You're going against a rookie quarterback in Zach Wilson. I told you this yesterday. I told you that you're playing the Texans. Texans are not good. I told you yesterday that their defense has not seen an offense like ours. And we are going to blow them out. Didn't I? I told you. I rest my case. Now, we all know what the score was, 36-28. This game really wasn't even that close, to be honest with you. Our coaching is highly questionable, if you ask me. I'll get into that in just a second. It's just a small recap. Number one, Terrence Steele had a bad game. Well, at the first half he did. He cranked up in the second half, got everything together. That's because they started running the ball pretty good, or consistently. And we got to give what's up, Conscience? Kevin Carr in the house. I'm just saying, everything that we talked about on the show just about came true. Everything that we talked about on the show yesterday came true. I told you what was going to happen. I told you the game wouldn't even be close. To me, it wasn't close. The coaches let it be close. The guys destroyed the Carolina Panthers. The so-called number one defense, I told you, was fool's gold. You saw it for yourself. We ate them alive. It's no question about it. It's nothing, it's nothing that really need to be said. I'm looking at the stats here, and I got the shout today. If you've been listening to me for a long period of time, you've heard me say, Ezekiel Elliott, can you count on your hand the number of times that Ezekiel Elliott gets the ball at least 20 times in a game? Guess what? Got 20 carries today on the dot for 143 yards, 7.2 yards in average. Now, of course, he busted one for a big game. It really makes no difference. That's the goal of the running game. You hit them real slight, then you might hit them with 5-6 yards. Sooner or later, one of them gonna bust. That's what happened for Zeke today. Average 7.2 yards a carry, 20 carries. Tony Pollard had 10 carries for 67 yards. That's 30 carries between the both of them. Dak had 4 carries for 35 yards. A couple of them were on busted plays. But the bottom line is we ran the ball between Zeke and Tony Pollard 30 times. That's big. I mean, that tells you that the running game is working. Pollard had 10 carries for 67 yards. That's 6.7 yards a carry. I mean, where's that number one defense everybody was so scared of? Number one against the pass. Number one against the run. I told y'all it was fool's gold. I told you. They will drop from number one to about number 5 or 6. Just that quick. Why? Because they finally played somebody that can kill anybody. I'm convinced, y'all, that as long as we can avoid major league injuries, this offense right now is going to be hard for a team to take over them. This offense had the capability of being the number one offense in the entire NFL. It's no doubt about it. I'm seeing some of you comments. I ain't reading it yet. I ain't read it yet. I'm coming. Hey, this was a old fashioned after the second half, and it was mainly because of really one reason. After the first half, this turned out to be a pure blowout. Total domination. Total domination. Total domination. It wasn't even close. Defensively, I mean, what else y'all want? I mean, I got 1, 2, 4, 5 sacks today. Got 5 sacks today. Hey, Tony, I see. Yeah. We got 5 sacks today. Parsons was not lined up, primarily as a defensive end. He did get down there and cause havoc. He got a sack steal, even from the linebacker position. Great job by him. Another good stat day for Parsons. And Lord have mercy, we didn't see it. We called it, but we didn't think it was gonna be like this. What I tell y'all his name is? I didn't say his name is Trayvon Diggs. Did I tell you what his name was? Mr. Diggs. Ladies and gentlemen, he is doing something that we definitely didn't expect, as I told you on yesterday. I told you 2 things. I said I expected him to make a Pro Bowl this year. I did. Now, y'all been hanging with me, you know it, okay? But what I did not expect was for him to be an All-Pro. And beyond a shadow of doubt, right now as we speak, after it's a small sample size, but please understand that Mr. Diggs is the defensive player of the year as of right now. There's no question about it. It's not even close. He is the best defensive player in the league. Not the NFC, not the NFC East. He is the best defensive player in the league right now. 2 interceptions today. 2. Dominant. I also told you yesterday that I need 1 more games out of Mr. Diggs like that. Like a dominant game on 1 pick. And teams are going to stop throwing to his side. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 more picks today, I guarantee you Mr. Diggs is about to get real bored over there. Why? Because he is not going to get in too much more action. He has proven that if you come his way, he is going to get you. We didn't count on a dominant cornerback. We thought he was going to be good. We didn't count on a dominant shut a field, a whole side down type of cornerback. We didn't count on that. Nobody saw this. I don't want to hear it. I said Pro Bowl, but nobody didn't see this. This is dominant. I'm not saying he's no Deion Sanders. I'm not saying he's no Darrelle Revis. I'm not saying but please understand, what you are saying is that if you come his way, you will pay the price. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing total domination from Diggs. He will not get too much more. That ain't gonna happen. He is not going to get too much more action. I hope we enjoy it. Byron Jones was this good as a cover cornerback. He was. Byron Jones was. The only problem with Byron Jones was he didn't go after the football. He didn't pick it off. Diggs is almost playing like a wide receiver. I mean, he catching everything. Reading the play before it gets started. I mean, reading the play. Looks so smooth out there. Not fooled, not nothing. And he just at the right place at the right time. This kid, man, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable what you say. We ain't seen this before. Not since Dion. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to it. I ain't seen this type of cornerback play since Deion Sanders. Huh? I told you guys before. What I tell y'all yesterday, but I told you this. I told y'all this before training camp. I told you that all of our defensive backs will get baptized by fire. Didn't I tell y'all that? Why? Look who they're going against every day in practice. Did I not tell y'all that? In the case of Diggs, didn't I tell you yesterday? First of all, he ain't just started this. Look who he been going against in practice at Alabama. Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, Reeves. That's just there. Then he got a brother who's an all-pro. He has a brother who he can line up against 100 times a day. That's got to help. Then he going against CD, Gallup, Cooper, Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson every day in practice. Did I not tell y'all? Didn't I? This is no surprise. When you get to the games, then you see somebody like DJ Moore, who played a great game for Carolina today. Got to give him credit. I didn't give him the full credit yesterday, but he torched us today. He did. DJ Moore had a good game. This guy, when you see a DJ Moore, you ain't intimidated by him. Why? Because you done seen all the best. You done seen it. Diggs is playing lights out, man. Now, great game. Dak Prescott, efficient. Ziggy Elliott, best game he probably had in a few years. Pollard doing what Pollard do. Dak didn't even have, let me see what his stat line was. Dak had 4 touchdowns, but he only had 188 yards. That's it. Dak was 14 of 22, 188 yards. 4 touchdowns. That's mighty efficient. But there's no need for 300-yard games when you can run the ball wherever you want to at the efficiency rate that we did today. We cannot be stopped offensively. The only thing gonna stop us is injury, or a Pro Bowl team like Tampa had. All right, we ain't gonna do it. Defensively, hey, everybody talking about defense, and that, guess what? The Cowboys after today probably gonna go up just a little bit more. Oh, I'm coming, y'all. I see what y'all saying. I'm coming. Just give me a second. I'm coming. The defense is opportunistic. That's what I told you. We bend, but we don't break. We give up yards, yes, but we're opportunistic. We're gonna get a turnover. We're gonna get it. We're winning. We're winning big. We have found the formula. We have found the identity. We have found it. It was there all the time. We just didn't use it against Tampa. I think we could have done the same thing against Tampa. Okay? I think we could have. We just decided not to run it, but I believe we can do it. Now, let's go to the negative, because it was some negative in there. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. I also have told y'all for years. I told y'all during the off season. I told you guys that the talent level is so good that we are going to have to use that talent level to override bad coaching decisions and bad coaching, whatever. All that fall in time management or whatever else you want to call it. Once again, it showed up today. It did. It is every week is something about coaching. I don't know what Mike McCarthy is doing. Mike McCarthy is I don't know if he's leaning on analytics too much. I don't know what is he looking at, but it is some questionable stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right there. You see, now I ain't looked at Cowboys post game. I ain't turned it on yet. But somebody better tell me something was wrong with Mr. Diggs. Because see, the report was, why wasn't he in the game? And they said, Pam Oliver on the sideline said he was standing by Coach Harris because of player management. Now, we was up 21, 22 points, but it was in the third quarter. After he got his second interception, they took him out. You saw him with a towel on his head on the sideline. As soon as that went out, guess what happened? Carolina made a game out of it. And I'm sitting there saying, like, player management. This ain't the NBA. Huh? Huh? Player management. What? You got to be kidding me. Oh, you done enough, dude. You done caught two. Lord have mercy. You just too good for them. Go on, sit down. We got other cornerbacks and they can take care of it. They shouldn't get it all. What? Player management? Like he Kawhi Leonard or Tim Duncan or somebody. I mean, player management. Man, if you don't get out of here with that and get back on that field, I didn't want to give Carolina nothing. What happened? Anthony Brown turned back into Anthony Brown and started getting destroyed. Maurice Kennedy, they playing soft zone. I mean, come on, man. Don't. The defense played too well for to have them have 28 points on the board. It really wasn't that like that. This game was really a 3-touchdown game. I'm talking about a woodshed beating. That's what it was. I didn't like that. Put the foot on the pedal. Send a message to the NFL and let the NFL understand we are going to destroy you this year. That's what I want. I don't want this prevent. Why? Sam Darnold was doing absolutely nothing. They were doing nothing after the second half. And you let them back in, and guess what? Turned it to a real one-score game at the end. Diggs just stand up. Put Diggs back in the game, man. I don't want to hear about no player management. What? I'll say this. Now, I'll say this part here. Mike McCarthy is the head coach. Some should have clicked him. I don't get it. You override all coordinator. You override all coordinators on your team. You're the head coach. If you say put Diggs in the game, I don't care what Al Harris said, our defensive back coach or Dan Quinn. Even if I'm quite sure Dan Quinn got a part of this too. Okay, I don't want that. Put them back in the game, man. I don't want them to have nothing. I want the league to know. You got to send a message. That's no. Put your foot on the pedal. I wanted 40 points today. We could have easily got it. I wanted 40. I wanted 40. I don't like it. I didn't like it. Y'all may not have a problem with it. Yeah, we won, but I didn't like it. I know I know what the alternative is. That hey, if the game is close, Diggs gonna be on the field. I don't want that. I want dog pit bull biting from the first kickoff to the last second of the clock go off. I want the attitude to not change. I want the attitude to stay there. I need these guys on the edge. I don't want them sitting back, relaxing like, well, okay, we got to make It's the third quarter. You can take off. No. I want dogs in the game the whole time. And Andy Brown ain't no. I want killer. I don't want no janky decisions making. I don't like that. I don't like it. Gary said that wasn't the issue. Brown catches the ball, still wouldn't have been close. Yeah, exactly, but he didn't. He had a chance to get another pick, but he didn't. He didn't catch it. They scored a touchdown on it. I need him to catch it. I want dogs. I want dog mentality. I ain't got time for that. I wanted this game to be 36-14, 36. You know, it should have been this close. We dominated this game. Dominated. And on the offensive line, the defensive line, we had 5 sacks today. Defensive line dominated. They ain't counting all the pressures. We dominated defensive line. We dominated offense. While our offensive line dominated, it was just total destruction the whole game. Well, second half at least. I didn't like that. Now, you already know that how I feel about Kellen Moore. Y'all know how I feel about it. I done told y'all too many times. I'll just put it like this. On today, his good far outweighed the little negative that I'm finna pull up now. If I'm gonna pull up one negative play, it's 12-13. Hey, Mike, it's 12-13 other great plays outweigh that little one play. But Kellen Moore cannot help himself. He always has to find a way to get cute when it's not necessary. What play am I talking about? Y'all should already know. The 2-point conversion. You lined up and you was on the 1-inch yard line. You lined up in the shotgun, that's fine. You figure that he is going to hand the ball off to Zeke on a little dive play, which is what I believe should have happened. That's what he did against Philadelphia last week. Instead, he calls the play, fakes it to Zeke, try to hit Schultz on now. Horrible play call. We dominated running the ball. I just said one. I'm just saying the consistency level of him getting cute is always there at the wrong time. Yeah, and the talent level, because of the talent level, well, no, I'm going to take that back. That one play irritated me. It did. Because it's at the 1-inch yard line. Please give it to Zeke right there, man. My God. You got him spread out. Give it to him, don't get them 2 points. Why are we passing from the 1-inch yard line, man? Just hell, I mean, good God. Make a quarterback sneak. I mean, come on. I can't stand that about him. However, Kellen Moore called a brilliant football game on today. Other than that 2-point conversion call. He dominated. He has and I am not talking about today. Kellen Moore has a rhythm with this offense and Dak Prescott that is, you're almost scared to think like, good God, are we peaking too early? Because I mean, can't nobody stop us, huh? That nobody can stop us. And Kellen Moore is driving the car. Oh, I'm gonna give him his credit. I just didn't like the 2-point conversion call. I thought you should call just a simple dive play. Zeke would have got that easily. But he is in a rhythm, man. See, it's hard to argue. See, I talk about more, but it's hard to argue when your offense scores 30 points a game. It's hard. It's hard to, I think somebody said something I was nitpicking. I don't know who it was. I don't feel like scrolling up. But I'm in agreement with them, whoever said that. Listen, when your team is scoring 30 plus points a game every week, it's hard to be sitting here nitpicking one or two calls when the man that made 20 calls that is lighting things up. Listen, between him and Dak Prescott, and we got to throw Dak in here on this, because Dak Prescott is seeing the field so well. And I ain't talking about after the snap. No. Of course he's seeing it well after the snap. But before the snap, let me tell y'all something. If you ain't watching it, Dak is checking out a lot of plays, and it's obvious that he's checking into the right play. And he has total command of this offense. I mean, he is dominant. And it should be some talk tomorrow. Now, we're going to see. Watch this. It should be some talk tomorrow that when you start talking about MVP, Dak Prescott's name should be in the conversation, if it ain't already. And if it has been, it should be heightened up even more. Dak Prescott is playing like a most valuable player. Now, his numbers ain't going, a day like today, 14 for 22, 188 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think his rating is 130-something.1. Listen, now 188 yards, when because usually when we start talking about the quarterback position, you start talking about guys who done thrown for 350 and 400 yards. But it ain't too many quarterbacks playing better than Dak Prescott. And I don't care what name you throw. Patrick Mahomes this year is not playing better than Dak Prescott. Okay? I know he's not. No, he's not. I know it almost sounds blasphemous, but Patrick Mahomes not playing better than Dak Prescott this year. No, he's not. Brady is playing great football, no doubt about it. I give you we can argue that. Stafford, he is playing great football. Stafford is playing. If you're gonna throw a name up there with Dak, Stafford belongs up there right now. Okay, but Dak Prescott, I can make an argument that he's playing the best quarterback in the league. I can. Now his numbers not gonna match Stafford, and who throwing for 330 every game, and and the way Dak, we found the formula to win. Despite the 188 yards a day, Dak Prescott played one of his better games, if you ask me today. He didn't get greedy. He didn't get crazy. He threw the ball to the right person every trip. No turnovers. Dominant at the line of scrimmage. As far as calling plays, checking out of plays. Dominant. Dak is dominant. I'm talking about dominant, y'all. I don't know who's been playing better. Dak is the MVP. I'm gonna throw something else out, as crazy as it may sound. Now y'all ain't gonna agree with me. I know he ain't gonna be in no top 5 or 6. But please understand that Mr. Diggs is also, if you had to vote for MVP of the entire NFL today, Mr. Diggs would get some votes. Mr. Diggs will get some votes. Forget the defensive player of the year. He is the defensive player of the year right now. There ain't no question about that. Mr. Diggs is the number 1 player in all NFL. Defensive player of the year. No question. I'm saying he could get some votes for the league MVP. Right now, he wouldn't win it, but he would get some votes. He's been that dominant. Huh? He has. Michael Parsons is the defensive rookie of the year. They don't win it now, Geechee. I just saw your comment. There have been a couple cases. It's been a long time ago, though. There have been, Lawrence Taylor did it one year. But I just said something 30 years ago. In today's NFL, my brother Geechee is absolutely right. It'll be incredibly hard. If Aaron Donald ain't won MVP, then look, if Aaron Donald has not won the MVP of the league, then nobody on defense is gonna get it. Nobody. So I'm saying I just said he would get some votes because Aaron Donald got some votes. Yeah, LT was, I think, the last defensive player to win league MVP, and I think that was in 1986, if I'm not mistaken. He was the league MVP as a defensive player. Okay. Well, JD said we're not used to DB getting pitched consistently. I feel he can get a pick every game, the aggressive assassin. We hadn't seen this type of cornerback play since Deion Sanders. Byron Jones was a great cover cornerback. He just never put his hand on the ball. Byron Jones was covering, Teams stopped going Byron Jones' way because they know they weren't going to get nothing. But we ain't seen this type of cornerback since Deion Sanders. Not for us. Not for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we have Mr. Diggs. I've called him that. It's not Trayvon Diggs. It's not T. Diggs. It's not just plain Diggs. His name is Mr. Diggs. Michael Parsons is the defensive rookie of the year, as we all predicted he would be. So far, he passed his stats up again. So what I'm trying to get, I'm painting the picture for you guys. We got some dominant dogs on defense. We knew Diggs was going to be good, but we didn't know Diggs was going to be like this. That's when you get dominant. When you can get a dominant player on each level of the defense. What I mean each level. If you can find a dominant player on your defensive line that command double and triple team, if you can find a dominant linebacker, and if you can find a dominant secondary person, you're going to have a good defense. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a dominant secondary guy. It ain't no question about that. Depending on where you line up Parsons, he's just as dominant. Oh, speaking of which, if you were on my show yesterday, hey Podbean, I'm sorry, I ain't catching y'all. Hey, if you were on Podbean yesterday, did I not call for Randy Gregory? I just need a few witnesses right quick. I told y'all this, he's getting pressures, but I need stats from Randy Gregory. Didn't I say that yesterday? I called for him, didn't I? Huh? Hey, Coach Breedlove, I see you. I called for him. Did not I say yesterday, Randy Gregory had a great game against Philly. He didn't have the stats, though. He had a great game. Pressure all night, caused havoc. I said, I need some stats because Michael Parsons was getting all the prep. I need it. Guess what Gregory did today? 2 sacks. Dominant. Yeah, Coach, we are dominant in because of Diggs and teams trying them. That's the reason why we're dominant against man. When we get in the zone, they got into that. They took the foot off the pedal and let them guys back in when they shouldn't have. It just, it shouldn't even been that close. Listen to this, y'all. As of today, now this gonna sound crazy to some of y'all. As of today, the Dallas Cowboys are a top 3 team in the NFL. I'm gonna let this sit on you for a minute. I'm gonna let this sit there, because it's almost unbelievable for somebody to say that, for us to even believe that. The Dallas Cowboys are a top 3 team in the entire NFL as of right now. Please don't ask me who the other 2 are. Y'all got them Y'all got an idea. I'm looking at one of them right now. The Rams are getting cracked right now, 21-10 by Arizona. But the Rams are, and Tampa is pretty good too. But the Cowboys are a top 3 team in the NFL, not the NFC, the NFL. Nobody can stop this offense. I'm convinced of that. It just all depends on how we want to play. This team can score a score. I'm talking about can score. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Geechee just said something, and I guess every now and then the sun will shine on a dog's tail. Every now and then. This comment right here by Geechee. Y'all look at it. Podbean, you can't see it, so I'm gonna read it to you. Geechee said, "Safety is now a strength of this team." Ladies and gentlemen, can we take a moment to, I guess, can we take a moment to apologize to Stephen Jones? I think it's time for us to do that because I've seen enough. You say it's not a strength. Curse is playing lights out. KZ is solid. That was a horrible call on that penalty he got too. I mean, horrible call. He hit the man dead in the shoulder. Horrible call. Curse is playing lights out. And they got all these guys, Hooker, Curse, KZ, for flea market prices, which is what Stephen Jones usually does. The sun has shined down on him now because finally all these backyard free agents he got is finally hit. We look good. Everybody except Anthony Brown. Everybody except Anthony Brown. Curse looks good. KZ looks good. Well, I ain't got to say nothing about Diggs. Y'all, I mean, good Lord. Everybody looks good as far as secondary except Anthony Brown. Yeah. That's Chris. That's what it is. We got the guys from Jiffy Lube. We got the guys straight out the hospital. Curse, Achilles or whatever. KZ hurt. We got all these bargain guys who just coming off injuries and they are healthy, look like, and they hit for the first time. All of them. I ain't talking about just one hit. I'm talking about legitimate starters and playing well. I mean, if Curse played like this, he would have never left Minnesota. Curse is playing a great game. Let me look at Curse stats. Y'all saw the game? Curse had 6 tackles, 1 assist, and one of them for loss, I think, too. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Now, I gave Stephen Jones credit because he paid it. But really, that's not where the credit really belongs. I'm going to let y'all go. That ain't where the credit belongs. The real credit belongs to Dan Quinn. Why? Because Dan Quinn knew something that we as a fan base didn't know. He knew these guys. He knew Curse. He knew KZ. He knew Keanu O'Neal. He knew them guys. He knew what they brought to the table. We didn't. Maybe y'all did. I raised my hand up. What we knew about KZ and Curse was this, because the stats show it. They're ball hawks. So I was saying to myself, okay, if they're ball hawks, why are they free agents? That's what I was wondering. I know they were injured. And, you know, when the people are injured, you go ahead and say, okay, he's not going to be the same. Please understand, Dan Quinn, you know, I hope we're enjoying this year, y'all. What's this, the fourth game? Okay. Let me go and put it out here now. I hope we're enjoying this year so far. Because at the end of this year, if things go like I think it's going to happen, hey, Joe coming in from Italy. If things go like I think it's going to happen, there's going to be a lot of teams knocking at Dan Quinn's doorstep this year, at the end of the year. And there's going to be a lot of teams knocking at Kellen Moore's door at the end of the year. Now, we got lucky last year with Kellen Moore. I'm just saying it's going to be some teams knocking at the door. That's all I'm saying. Now, I see a few people in here who's talking about Boss Man. We don't know what shape Boss Man is in. We don't know how well he's gonna come off his injury. You know, I can't say nothing about Boss Man yet. I don't know. I know Andy Brown is horrible. He went back to being AB after he missed that interception. He had a good breakup earlier. Then after that, he got cracked the rest of the way. Yeah, so right now, I agree with Geechee. Thank you, Geechee. Geechee said this, y'all, on Podbean. He said, let Boss Man heal up. We don't need him right now. We're doing just fine. Let him heal up. And on that note, let Gallimore heal up. See, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. I told you this yesterday. It's only going to get better. We got some dogs that's in the cage. We got some dogs that are in the cage that ain't got on the field yet. That's what ought to excite you. Gallimore has not been on the field. Boss Man has not been on the field. Donovan Wilson has not been out there. Y'all see that? Offensively, I told you this yesterday. Man, look, when Lyle Collins come back, he's going to be a very irritated man. He's going to play angry, which is what I want. The offensive line is only going to get better. Shout out to Kellen Moore or whoever it is who has thought of putting Connor McGovern as a fullback. Do y'all? Lord have mercy. Whoever thought of that, whoever recognized that Connor McGovern can move and get to the hole at a fast pace, whoever thought of that needs to be just tip your hat to him. This offense is not what it's going to be. If you think Dak Prescott taking pictures now, throwing the ball, taking pictures before he throw the ball now, what in the world do you think is about to happen when Lyle Collins come back? Still had a shaky first quarter, missed out on a few blocks and stuff like that. We all know Lyle Collins better than Steele. What do you think getting ready to happen? Barring injury, of course. Man, we haven't really reached. We're scratching the surface right now. We haven't done what we're capable of doing because we ain't got the players in there yet. This defense is gonna get better. Gallimore is coming. Gallimore is coming. Donovan Wilson is coming. Boss Man is coming. This defense is only going to get better. This defense is only going to get better. I love it. So we dominated the game. We shouldn't have let them back in. But hey, I forgot about it. I think people done gave up on Tristan Hill. I think people, but hey, Coach, hey, Apostle Anderson, he said we in player management. Yeah, look, why it's going like it's going, there ain't no sense of rushing nobody back. Let the guys heal up as best they can. We don't need them right now. You know, we don't. Bohanna and Brent and OC. Our Lord have mercy. Let me stop again. See, I keep forgetting. See, we didn't expect OC to be doing all what he's doing right now. OC, there's an argument that could be made that OC is second place for defensive rookie of the year. In other words, when it comes to OC, we discovered another dog. We knew, you know, it's kind of hard to say just cause what he did at UCLA, but when you do it on the field, we have discovered another dog. OC is a dog. We weren't counting on that. Matter of fact, we weren't even counting for OC to get on the field. OC has played so well. I told y'all this yesterday, and he added some more to it today. Look, when Gallimore get back, I ain't saying OC. I'm not saying Gallimore's supposed to. I'm just saying we not taking away too many snaps from OC. OC got to be on the field. Why? Because he's a dog. If Gallimore elbow ain't right, sit Gallimore down. Huh? OC is a dog, man. You got another half sack today. OC is a dog. He got to play. It's been proven now. You know, I'm skeptical about Donovan Wilson. Well, I mean, huh? I'm not sitting Kurtz down. I'm not putting KZ down. I mean, huh? I know Donovan can play. I love Donovan. But I'm just saying, at whose expense, though? I mean, huh? I like what Hooker is doing. I don't know, y'all. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We getting the ball, we turning it over. I'm just saying, man. Saying we done discovered some things so far. We knew Diggs could play. We knew that. We knew Diggs could play. We knew Diggs could play when he came out of Alabama. He was an All-American. We knew he could play. But we all said, okay, rookies gonna get tore up in the NFL. We don't care nothing about you being a first-team All-American. Rookie cornerbacks get annihilated. First year, Diggs did get annihilated starting off. But he also made a few plays when he came back from his foot injury and were turnovers after turnovers because he was picking them off. Then, after you get your rookie year, usually the second or third year, well, really in the third year, you're going to see what the maturation process developed. This is second year. Is this what we got to look forward to for the next 8-9 years? This? Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Is this what we got to look forward to from Diggs? Because he's dominant right now. He's dominant. Oh shit. You don't supposed to be this good in your second year now. Now Dion was like this. Charles Woodson was like this. Rod Woodson was like this. Jalen Ramsey was like this in his second year. If I'm not mistaken, Jalen was all pro in his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, it's only a few exceptions. Diggs is unbelievable. I'm telling y'all. And to all my hate, Revis, exactly, Gary. You're right. Revis was like this in his second year. Let me tell y'all something. All you haters that's tuning in and listening to me, and that exactly, Gary, you're right. Gilmore. See, you only named just a few people. Darryl Green, the old Washington Redskin cornerback, was like this too. Ronnie Lott, who played cornerback his first couple years, was like this. You know, I'm saying I'm calling off all Hall of Fame type guys. You know, Reeves would be a Hall of Famer. Gilmore, you know, Quit still out, he's still playing. But all the other guys' names is Hall of Fame type guys. This Diggs dude is different, man. Joe, I don't think he's gonna break the record because they're gonna stop throwing to his side. Chris said, "Carr, no sir." Gary, Everson Walls, yes. Everson Walls was another. They're gonna stop throwing the Diggs. Look, if he ain't convinced you by now, just keep throwing over there. You gonna find out. I mean, he is dominant, man. I'm talking about dominant. I just love it. So the game should have been this close. We really beat them up. Yeah, you know, Gary just going down the list, and all these guys he calling out is Hall of Fame guys. Y'all see the name. Diggs is showing some elite cornerback play that only a few guys in this league can play like that. You know, he is showing elite. I'm talking about dominating a side of the field that play callers won't even go to because you respect him that much. Ain't no respect for Anthony Brown. None. Not an ounce. Not an ounce. That if you don't respect Diggs, I don't care who it is. They saw that little play on his second interception. They saw DJ Boy locked up one-on-one. It was almost like he baited him. And he drove on that ball and took it from him. Just unbelievable. I see JD say I saw something about the defense like 3 seconds faster as a team on defense. Couldn't want to get fast personnel for more opportunities. Well, not only that, JD, look what he got. He did the same thing as Seattle, and he did the same thing in Atlanta. What he hoped for is some dominance on the defensive line position. Make quarterbacks throw before they want to. And then the secondary, you got a bunch of ball hawks. I ain't talking about cover guys. I'm talking about guys that go after football. That's what he's done. He went and got some playmakers. Curse is a playmaker. KZ is a playmaker. They had a reputation. Diggs have just exploded. The only weak link is Anthony Brown. Matt Ryan, oh my God. Look, oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, my high school quarterback has just showed up. Matt Ryan. Y'all, I know y'all don't know him. I know him. All respect. I got to pause right here, y'all. My quarterback is here. My quarterback from my high school is here. Went on and played baseball at Ole Miss. Should have stuck with football, Matt. I don't know why you didn't go and play football. You were dominant. My quarterback is here. No, nothing but respect. My quarterback is in the house. Played baseball at Ole Miss. Should have played football. Matt, I appreciate you popping in on me, man. Love my quarterback. There he is there. Matt, you all right, man? Y'all forgive me. I'm glad my brother showed up. Joe said this team is starting to look like the 2016 team when they lost their first game, then won 11 in a row. I beg to differ with you a little bit, Joe. There's the reason why. The 2016 team was so dominant on the offensive line that it didn't make no difference what the team did. We were going to run it, whether against an 8-man box, 9-man box. Zeke Elliott led the league in rushing on that. The reason why I'm kind of going to debate you on that one is this. That ain't the same Dak Prescott. The 2016 Dak Prescott to the 2021 Dak Prescott is like Clark Kent and Superman. It's like Bruce Wayne and Batman. 2016 Dak Prescott was a pure game manager. 2021 Dak Prescott is an MVP. Big difference. If you stack the box against Dak Prescott back then, he might make a mistake. A lot of mistakes. 2021, if you stack the box against Dak Prescott, he will destroy you. That's the only difference. I see what you're saying as far as you think we can run off the wins. I'm just saying it's like night and day. It really is. And speaking of which, please somebody, and I'll close with this, somebody please name me a quarterback that have progressed like Dak Prescott. I'm talking about who have progressed. I'm talking about every year he goes to another level. Brady was always, when Brady got in, Brady was always good. Brady was always good. Always. When he came in, you know, me being a Michigan Wolverine fan, Brady, you know, I saw this with Brady at the University of Michigan. How he was just, you know, he was just dominant. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, we didn't win no national championship, but we knew the game we had the chance with Brady at Michigan. Once Drew Bledsoe went down, Brady was, you know, there was a bunch of play calling, but Brady was dominant. I mean, just name me one. I'm talking about that every year you keep doing this. Gary, I can always count on my brother. I'm going to say no to Deshaun Watson. The only reason why I'm going to say no to Deshaun Watson, we knew Deshaun Watson was special coming out of Clemson. We knew that. We knew his game would translate. Okay? We knew that Deshaun Watson game would translate to the NFL. We knew that. We didn't know that he was going to throw. I give you that. We didn't know he was going to throw for all them yards he did. We didn't know that, but we knew his will to win. We knew his talent level would get you that way. No. I'm talking about get better. If Watson has gotten better every year. I agree with you. But this is crazy what we're saying with that. Andrew Luck was special from the beginning. So there wasn't no surprise with him. Vic. Chris says Vic. That's a good name. The only thing about Vic was they say he couldn't throw. It's kind of like what Lamar Jackson is doing now. They say he got a rocket arm, but he can't control it. Vic got better at that. That's the step that Lamar Jackson got to take. I ain't saying the quarterback that just went level by level like this. I haven't seen in a very long time. This kid is special, man. And like I've said on many occasions, I'm not too proud to not call it like it is and say when I was wrong. If you remember me, just a couple years ago, I was saying that if we go down 14 in the fourth quarter, that cannot bring us back. Y'all heard me say that plenty of time over the years. I said that Dak Prescott the game got to be close in order for Dak to, it can't be no more than 7 points. Because if you make Dak throw we're going to lose. If you take Zeke Elliott out the game, we have no chance to win. That's what you say about that. He shut me up last year and the year before. He shut me up when he was gone. He shut me up. He shut me up when he was throwing all them yards before he got hurt, even though we weren't winning. But he shut me up. And right now, there is not too many quarterbacks in this league that's playing better than him. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what the stats say. There's not too many quarterbacks that are playing better than Dak Prescott right now. He is a legitimate MVP candidate, and he should be. Dominant. The mental game is there. He sees stuff before the snap. He sees it after the snap. Putting the guys in right position to call. I mean, just complete quarterback play. You can tell the boys watching the film. He's a film junkie. You can tell. He is doing. Y'all heard what whoever that said it last week, that he's playing like Peyton Manning at the line and Drew Brees. Peyton Manning did not have the strongest arm in the world. Lord knows Drew Brees didn't. But where they beat you was in the mind. That's what Peyton Manning destroyed you. Peyton Manning studied so much film that he knew what you were doing, but when you came out the huddle, Drew Brees was the same way. They beat you with their mind, not the rocket arm. Dak Prescott has a strong arm, but it's not a rocket arm. Dak is starting to beat people with his mind now. Once you get to that level there, you finna win a whole lot of football games. You about to win a whole lot of football games. When the quarterback can beat you up here, play call. Kellen Moore calls a play. He checks out the play. Call his own play. Does that more than probably about 10 to 12 times a game. Easily. Dominant. Quarterback is real. And all you haters that are watching me right now that have not decided to click in, because I know y'all watching. Because y'all can't stand the Cowboys. I know you can't. Y'all hate to see us. Y'all hate to see me smiling like I am. I got some bad news for you. Before I even do my shit, I'm going to do on Tuesday. I'm going to do a wrap-up show on the Panther game. And then we're going to start getting ready for the Giants. I'm going on record now. The Giants, just like I told y'all yesterday on the show, I told you the Carolina Panthers don't belong. I'm going on record right now. The New York Giants don't belong. The same whooping we put on Philadelphia and the Carolina Panthers, we should do the same thing to the New York Giants. No defense can stop this offense right now. No defense. The jury was out on Tampa because you didn't stop the passing game. We lit them up. I'm saying we should have ran the ball. Everybody know that. I believe we could have done the same thing. I love the rhythm of the offense right now. I love it. That goes to Kellen Moore. So I raise my hand, Kellen. Look, you irritate me with so many play calls, but overall, you are doing one incredible job with this offense. No doubt about it. I got to give him this props. It's hard to argue with 30 points a game. It's hard to argue probably with the number, probably number 2 or 3 offense in the whole league. It's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue. Exactly, Gary. Rodgers can beat you with the mind. Rodgers is another one that progressively just got down. That may be the one, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Probably he just named a quarterback. Rodgers just kept every year just keep going higher and higher to where you just the game is almost too easy. Aaron Rodgers is like that. We're going to beat up the Giants. Now, that's just bottom line. Now, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. I'm out of here. Y'all go on and get ready for Brady and Belichick tonight. Y'all gonna get ready for that. I think we all gonna be watching it. But when y'all get hyped about that, please understand, tomorrow, when y'all start watching your favorite TV shows, y'all notice and watch the love that the Cowboys get. Now, here's the other thing you're gonna hear, y'all. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this right here. Y'all just still with me. Watch this. This is what else you're gonna hear. Isn't it amazing how teams are so good before we play them? Then all of a sudden, soon as we beat their brains out, now all of a sudden they wasn't good. That's what you're going to hear tomorrow. See, before the game, everybody was saying, oh, the number one offense in the league. Oh, the defense in the league. The Carolina Panthers are number one against the run. They're number one against the pass. They're number one defense overall in the league. I told y'all it was food gold. I told you that they weren't that good. When you playing the Jets and the Houston Texans, you would have the number one defense too in the league. Now all of a sudden, watch how the narrative changed. Well, Carolina did play the Jets. And they played Houston. They finally played somebody, and we got to see what they were really worth. That's what you're gonna hear tomorrow. Now all of a sudden they ain't good. Now all of a sudden they not good. Before the game, Sam Darnold is playing the best offense of his career. Sam Darnold is not. This is not the same. And this is not the same Sam Darnold from the New York Jets. This is not the same Sam Darnold from the New York Jets. I told you he's different. What I tell y'all yesterday, you put some pressure on Sam Darnold, he gonna throw the ball right to you. What did Sam Darnold do today, y'all? Two picks. Look like the same Sam Darnold as me, right? Huh? Y'all gonna start listening to me. Okay, I told you. Watch tomorrow. Watch this. Well, Carolina, we found out that they're really not. That they really weren't that good. All because we destroyed them. So it was kind of like Philly. Everybody was on Philly. Philly's gonna make this a tight game against the Cowboys Monday night. Oh my goodness, Philly! It's an NFC East rivalry game. All the NFC games will be close. All the games will be close. Soon as we destroy them, everybody's saying, well, Philly ain't really that good. Now all of a sudden they the worst team in the league now. Cause we beat them. You gonna hear the same thing tomorrow. Huh? I don't care. Look, I don't care what y'all say. After today, next Sunday, we're gonna be 4-1. We're gonna beat up the Giants. Yeah? 4-1. Then we're gonna play New England at New England. I'm just gonna say the Giants. We're gonna beat the Giants. We're gonna beat the Giants. Giants not coming to Dallas. But we're gonna destroy them. We're gonna destroy the Giants. I'm already calling. I ain't gonna call New England game yet. I ain't gonna call it. I gotta see something. I gotta watch New England real quick. I'll be watching them tonight. And for all my Cowboy fans, let's do some scouting on New England. They coming up in 2 weeks. Let's do some scouting on New England. Okay? That's while we watching Brady and all that kind of. Let's do some scouting on New England tonight. We got them in 2 weeks. And let's see how they play. Let's see what's going on with them. Let's start. Let's go to work. E could said we better destroy everyone from now till we hit KC. Well, E could say all I'm gonna say is this: KC offensive line better be ready. I got respect for Patrick Mahomes. I do, but we saw what happened in the Super Bowl, right? When he didn't have no blocking. And my defensive line is getting in there. 5 sacks today. I respect the ones that need to be respected. But everybody got the same common denominator. You know what that same common denominator is? I didn't respect Sam Darnold. I respect Patrick Mahomes. I don't respect Daniel Jones from the Giants. But here's the same common denominator with all of them. We're going to hit them in the mouth. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Somebody going to have to show us. The only quarterback we didn't get to was Brady. That's the only quarterback we didn't get to. Everybody is getting hit in the mouth. And they go for Mahomes too. You better have his offensive line ready when we come there. That's the only thing I'm going to say. That's the only thing he better have his offensive line ready. And I understand what he got on offense. I get it. But he better have his offensive line ready or he going to get hit too. That's all I'm saying. I don't care nothing about it. We ain't respected nobody this year. We got dog mentality. Go hit somebody. They got to show me. Daniel Jones got to show me this week. I don't believe he can do it. I want attitude, like I'm seeing now. I love it. I told y'all once you get the dog mentality, destroy these folks. That's what I'm looking for. And so far, we doing it. All right? Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. If you're on Podbean right now, you know how to, if you want to follow the show, just follow me. If you want to become a patron, just go ahead and hit it out there. If you're on all my other spots, here it is. Let me get here. If you want to support the podcast, there it is. There it is there for you on your screen. All you gotta do is type that in, make a decision, and you will be good. Same, Gary said we'll close with him. Gary said the team I'm concerned with is LA. Then that's gonna be who we play in the MC. The Rams are tough. But Matthew Stafford has to show me that he can do it when it counts. I know what he's capable of, but he got to show me he ain't never won nothing. So it's a whole different ball game. When the playoff come, you get a little tense. Your backside get a little tight. You understand? When the playoff get here, it ain't regular season, and Stafford ain't showing me nothing. So I ain't giving him full credit yet. I know how talented he is. I get that. But he ain't showed me nothing either. So I ain't giving him no credit. I ain't giving him nothing. Show me. Okay? Show me. I ain't giving nobody no credit. I'm dumb. We dogs around here. Y'all need to come on, get doggish. Nobody don't want to see us right now. Nobody don't want to see us right now. I'm telling you now. We ready, y'all. All right, let me stop. I'm gone. See you Tuesday, 7 p.m. Clap your hands. And you haters that are watching and ain't listening, ain't chiming in, you ain't got to clap your hands. Just groove with us as we leave here. Everybody. If you're a Cowboy fan, put your hands together. This is y'all gonna start listening to me. The Big Time Show.